welcome everybody. Mike Shaw here. AMF. This is AMF, right? Gaithersburg. This is Bowl America tour stop number 6. We have Outrage going up against Kryptonite. So for Kryptonite, technically, it's like their position round, arguably the biggest match of their career. As far as Outrage, another tour stop, another Saturday. Hey man, how you doing today, Ross?
I'm doing outstanding, man.
Hey man, as of right now, how you feel your team is doing this year, and what place are you all in as far as the standings go?
We are in second place, but we haven't lost a match yet this season.
So technically, you trying to say you're undefeated?
Basically.
And so if you technically saying you're undefeated and you're in second place, that means that this team is in first place, right?
That team's in first.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Let me go talk. How you doing, Davis? A real person to talk to. As far as your team goes, your team is currently leading the division over here. How you all feeling about your chances today in this match?
I like us.
As always, though, right?
As usual.
Okay. As far as the opponent goes, is there any?
The opponent is. I like us.
You like y'all? All right, man. Look, I want to just say, good luck. As always, high score, sir. I have to do this. Good luck today. High scores, man.
We don't need
good luck.
High scores, but you're not even bowling. So
Yeah, if Kryptonite ever had a token person, it's this guy right. He's the token person for Kryptonite. Get ready for bowling, y'all. Here we go.
Attention UBA bowlers, please hold up on your practice. Attention UBA bowlers, please hold up on your practice. Recycle your lane practice.
Brian, do you line up?
UBA bowlers at this time are ready to be set for competition. Good luck and high scoring.
You guys want to put it in? Put your stuff in?
I'm missing my cheat sheet. You can just clear it. Hey, we need a sheet.
Like, you know how it works. You know how it works early.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mike Shaw here along with the great Wilbon, Andre Wilbon at Bold America Gaithersburg for tour stop number 6. And you are now looking live at the featured match between number 2 KRYPTONITE, I'm sorry, the undefeated KRYPTONITE, and number 1 overall, the 2019 UBA champs, Outrage. Man, this is about to be exciting. Got my man Dre with me.
Yes, sir.
Dre here, we just looking out about, the scratch play like it's going to be real rough. I mean, Outrage and those 3 guys every week are always tough.
I mean, it's definitely going to be a close matchup. KRYPTONITE has definitely put their best out here. We're looking at a Richard Crush. We got a little Dylan look, and absolutely doing what Crush does. And it's a close match already starting off. Brian Bennett starts off, and the big hit is just doing what he does.
I mean, it's Rich Jerome. I mean, what do you expect when the ball leaves his hand? I mean,
This might be the rookie of the year contender right here.
Yes.
43.
Number 43.
Number 43.
On lane 43.
Oh, Dylan? You talking about Dylan?
Oh, Dylan's real good, man.
He's fantastic.
He's real good. Hold on, we're talking about it, and he just really
He
showed
delivers.
us. And
He
he
delivers.
really just showed us why he might be rookie of the year.
And damn, our power two-hand. Power two-handed.
Best two-hander.
Hey, man, Dylan might got to be on that list. Mike, well, who was it? Mike.
We're talking about Mike Dudley.
Yes.
Mike Waltz.
Oh, who I said was the man.
He is the man. Mike Waltz.
We're talking about Anthony Bond now, you know.
Anthony Bond. Well, we already know Anthony Bond.
That's the two-hander you look up to in the DMV.
He's probably the best that's doing it right now. Probably the best.
Followed up by Mr. McGaney, man. I'm telling you, that scratch.
I mean, it's fantastic, man. There's just a lot of strikes are going to be thrown on this pair.
And you have to give KRYPTONITE credit. They are ready. They are sitting here. They're not afraid of the big bad Outrage. They will take their turn and roll the ball like everybody else.
Well, honestly, I want to say that Roger Barnes is the MVP of the DMV this year.
All the way.
And he's showing it. And he's
All
showing it
the
right
way.
now.
Roger,
The highest average in the DMV North,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Right. Pat McGaney and Roger Barnes,
man,
the two
Roger
highest in the
Bonds,
DMV.
Roger Bonds this year has been under the radar. Like nobody's really talking about him. Nobody's really talking that much about his game, about the strikes he throws. But he is really, really going in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, man, the level of excitement, the energy in this building right now down here.
I mean, and it looks like nobody's playing tight either. That's the good thing about it. Nobody's playing tight. Everybody is playing loose.
You see here, and you know what to expect from Bennett. When Bennett's on the lane with his team, man, that he's up now, and he gives us all of them.
And all they do is win. Everything. Constantly.
Everybody talks about Outrage, especially since they came off as the 2019 champs. And the main thing they tell you is the consistency that this team has. Every week, every tour stop, the 9 are ready, they come to bowl, the team chemistry is incredible.
And incredible team chemistry, and they all can bowl. They can all produce every night, and they don't get down because they have championship pedigree.
Really, really, really tough team to defeat. Crush there with the 9 count.
Okay.
Mr. Jerome brings the 10 pair.
Yes. Ring.
Not a bad shot. I mean, again, this scratch pair is really going to be defeated. The really good pair today, I think. A ton of strikers. They throw the ball real good. And like I said, Kryptonite is up to this challenge.
Well, I think that the scratch pair is honestly going to be a wash. They both are great squads, and they both have very good scratch bowlers. It's going to come down to the handicap too. That's what the feature is going to be. You got to try to keep it close here on the scratch pair between Rich Jerome, Pat McGaney. You got to keep it close. If you can't keep it close, if Dylan fights the nerves and keeps throwing great shots, they're going to be in the game.
Definitely going to be in the game.
Handicap 2 down there with Sean and Jay Ho is going to make the difference.
Dylan sending messengers
That's what I'm saying.
with the great double by the 2-hander.
Looking phenomenal now.
That might be the greatest name. They call him Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus. He's looking messiah right now.
Baby Jesus. That needs to be on the back of his jersey.
Immediately. Look at Pat. Throwing the Idol Pro. The Idol Pro.
The Idol Pro that everybody has. He makes it look good. That's
And he actually made an adjustment off of it. He wasn't throwing this to start.
He's a good guy sometimes. He's a good dad. Give him that. Good dad. Up here with Roger.
Oh. Gotcha.
Come back. Roger with 10 and a pin again. It's Mr. Rookie of the Year.
Clearly Rookie of the Year.
He has been looking good all year, man.
And I'm just looking at the pair on 45 and 46 right now. It's close. It's close. It's looking like it's going to be a battle. Bad shot, Michael Crush. Bad shot. We left the 6.
Minute off the end. 10 pin for the left.
A lot of strikes being thrown on handicap 2 pair. A lot of strikes right now. Wow,
Okay, with the
what a pickup.
Crush.
What a pickup.
What a pickup.
Great
What a
pickup, Mike.
Great pickup. Uh-oh.
Another message.
See, this is what Kryptonite does.
Loud.
This is what Kryptonite does.
I'm loud.
A lot of people underestimate Kryptonite.
Yeah, but they step up to the challenge every time. They talk a good game, but at least they can back it up.
When I tell you Mr. Bateman does a lot of talking, he does a lot of talking, but he always manages to get 9 bowlers who are going to fight.
Exactly. And nobody expected him to be here except for him.
That's a flag.
Grab that.
A mental error by
At the
Brian.
bus stop, that bus driver is going to get talked about.
That is Hall of Famer Brian Bennett
That
right
is
there.
Hall of Fame.
The
Hall
third,
of
he
Fame.
said the third best.
The third best.
Behind Michael Summoning. Behind Michael The greatest.
ball, baby Jesus.
Dylan is throwing the ball.
Baby
Man.
Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. Baby Jesus.
I mean, you're getting your look at what may be the Rookie of the Year. Maybe the Rookie of the Year. Of course, Dakota has an argument down there with the expendables that are bowling today.
Hold
But
it. I'm sorry,
looks
baby
great.
Jesus. I didn't mean to curse the word.
Wow. Again, this pair is just going to be exciting. Just knowing what you have right here with these 6 bowlers. And again, I think a lot of people are not really giving Kryptonite a chance, but they here today.
They are absolutely here today. And they're fighting.
Stuff everywhere.
They are fighting.
Roger off his hands.
That's
Just
mad.
David Roger, throw the
In the
fucking
fucking
ball.
pit.
One thing I will say, Outrage been down this road several times. It's nothing new to them. They get up, they take their turn, they throw the
Great
ball,
spirit.
and they are in every match.
Great
Every
spirit.
As long as they
Good.
can lace them up, they're in every
Anytime,
match.
buddy.
Look at
Anytime.
Gary Paul. Handicap 2. Handicap.
Fucking them around is what is
Handicap
going on.
2.
Fucking them around.
Hey man, what you not gonna do is keep getting loud on this microphone while I'm sitting right here being loud. I need you to relax yourself, brother, please. I understand you root for your team and all, but watch your language, man. Could be kids watching.
Kids are watching. My daughter ran.
And yeah, exactly. Who I just said you was a good. Matter of fact, if you're gonna root for your team behind us. Chill out,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
And for the people that don't know, I'm not even gonna say his name. He's not worthy of having his name mentioned. Haven't gained but 10 more.
Another great shot.
I thought about winning mine.
Throw the ball.
Okay, Sam.
Sometimes I do sometimes. I need a haircut though. I'm glad this is live, a stream, people, and you all can't see me. The barbershop was packed this morning.
It don't look that rough, but I've seen better. I've seen better. I've seen you look better.
Brian Bennett.
Quality shot, Brian.
10 more
Quality
pair.
shot.
Okay, the handicap one pair is trying to fight back. Kryptonite is trying to make a good comeback. They're down early.
What?
Y'all down early.
We're good. We're good.
I don't know. If Doughboy keep throwing 5 counts, I don't know how good y'all gonna be.
That's not good.
Ooh, that's tough.
It's not good.
You can't leave any chink in the armor on the scratch pair. Any open can spell death. Okay,
All right,
got away
Jerome,
with
back
it.
on one, buddy.
Got away with it.
Now go on, Rich. You look good out there, now, buddy.
Wow.
You look real good out there.
Man, I swear, I wish at this moment that
This guy would step on.
Kryptonite could get us up. I just wish this guy could get on the lanes so we all can laugh. I mean, he doesn't have, he has, like God has given all of us bowling talent.
And they skipped him.
Yeah, and God just decided to give him hands. Not really talent. They just roll the ball. He don't have talent. Now I'm gonna say his name. I speak of Roselle.
Roselle, Swells. Give him the full government
I
name.
will say it now. I don't want to do the government.
Strong
I don't
1-7.
want to do
Milton
it.
Bradley, goddammit.
I don't want to do his government because when I first of all, people, I don't know where he came from. Might be CIA. I don't know where he came from. He just fell off the sky in the bowling alley. Landed in Marlow Heights one day. Didn't know nobody.
By the way,
Indonesia.
Asking questions. I don't know.
by the way, Mike, if you're checking out the handicap 2 pair, there's a ton of strikes on the outrage pair. Not so many
Go quick man
on the
that.
Krypton.
Let the scratch pair breathe a little bit.
Yes.
They throwing a lot of strikes over there as we move
Ton of
down to
strikes.
the first handicap pair.
Number 49, you order
Over
ready.
here.
Number 49, you order ready.
We got Brian Cavey.
Man, how can
Another
you not,
legend.
How can you not love King?
I mean, it makes it look so effortless. Look
Easy.
at it. Look at it. All he does is score on everything.
No matter where he is. Hey, for the people that don't know, KB is extremely funny. My man has jokes after jokes after jokes. If you ever get a chance to hold this little conversation with him, you would be entertained a whole lot.
Oh, it's a treat. It's definitely.
a whole lot much. Gary Paul off the hand.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks great here. And by the way, he bowls here all the time.
Yes,
I
in
mean,
row.
he's kind of like a house mouse.
I was just informed that was Count Dracula with 3 in a row.
Looking like he just woke right out of the coffin. Okay, KV with the spare.
With the spare. Have Sam Shade. Hey, I tell you another one. Sam, okay. I'm going to give her the nod as the best shape.
I think that is not a question whether she's the best.
If
shape.
Dan is listening and can hear this and
will.
takes it as disrespect, I apologize, bro. I really do. I apologize.
But she is the best shape.
Sam knows a good one.
Look at that. And as they know,
Like I
they
said,
saw her do her thing.
I think Sam must have heard me talking about her because that ball was flawless. Another one that throws it real easy off her hand, man. She makes it look so good.
And we saw her what she can do at the championships in Delaware.
When it comes to pressure bowling, there's no pressure to her.
She doesn't even
She
feel the
made
pressure.
it look effortless, man. She was loud, and all the energy she fed. I mean, I think her team fed off her energy as well, but she made it look so easy.
Richard Crush.
Another one.
Okay. I mean, Michael Crush. Michael Crush. It's Michael Crush on 46. He made a great shot. That was a great shot. And Dave Harkins on 45.
Dave about 4 hits.
And
Practiced him for a little bit earlier before they started. Told me he couldn't wait to get a hit today. Show off a little bit. Brian Singleton Bennett 0 for 2.
Over 2.
That's dangerous.
look at
Off
the hand. They have some strong bowlers, and a lot of bowlers that you don't see, that they don't feature, they're just as great as the bowlers that you see all the time. They have a strong 25-man lineup that they can put in, and they score everywhere. It doesn't matter where you take them. Strong everywhere.
And that's why you will always get a good match out of Outrage regardless. Like no matter where they at, they always going to be ready. But like I said today, KRYPTONITE, right there, as you can see,
They showed up.
Go boy, they ready. Like they are here today to show everybody. It's not a fluke. They not in second place, as Rob Bateman said, undefeated for no reason at all, man. So you really need to give them their respect. Hey, Rob Bateman, you walked in on me giving your team props, giving your team. It wasn't that. It was overall, Mr. Bateman. It was overall, man. You know.
Y'all looking
That's why I'm on the
great.
carpet now. You know, there used to be a time when I was never on the carpet.
Oh, you was
I
bowling?
don't make a lot of
Well, that was a smart decision for you to step on the carpet. But that's
Okay,
a
so
smart
see-
decision.
So with that said, if anybody needs a bowler, I'm available.
You available?
Next year.
But since I got you right here, and I know it's a change, but this guy's listening. I am determined to see a Rob Bateman and Tynell match. What's taking so long, man?
Look, so 2 times, maybe
Okay.
3 times I was hurt.
Okay.
Because I'm overweight as you
Mr.
see.
K- Mr.
But
KB
you know
put this
what
right
I
there.
mean. That's all my doing. So I had to get myself healthy. But I don't need to be 100% the bowl man. I don't need to be 100% the bowl time ever. I don't think it's good.
Hold on 1 second. Mr. Paul was a little bit outside on that one.
Just a little bit
Yes,
outside.
yes.
But I'm telling
First
you, man,
miss
I
of the
cannot
match.
wait.
So listen, Tynell lost, before I came to UBA, I think Tynell lost to Zoe, correct?
Hey,
And
man.
Zoe has not beaten me my entire UBA career. So I'm undefeated against Zoe, he'll tell you.
You're
Mr.
undefeated against
898.
so
Yes.
Mr. 898 SBC himself.
Mr. 898 can't beat Mr. 855.
Wow.
Money has never come in my pocket.
Say it ain't so.
Oh, my
If
goodness,
Zoe is
man.
listening,
-2 is not better than -45.
It's not. But this is what I'm going to tell you. I am waiting for this match. The day this match happens,
What I want from Tynell is this the only stipulation I want. I don't want no money or bragging rights. I just want him to sign me over as moderator on the DMV page and him to be gone from our situation. Because we don't need him.
I cannot back that up, but I will tell you this. The day that match happens, my phone will be charged at 145%
Because if they
to go live.
we don't need him to be petty in our own group. We got it all covered. Trust me.
Man,
We do have that.
Are
We
100%
are
the
100%.
pettiest. But I give Tynell his props. He does what needs to be done.
He does a great
Even
job.
though a lot of people don't
He
agree
does a
with
lot
it.
of behind the scenes work that people understand with all the events that get signed up for and the people that email and the switch because
Yes,
they sign up for
exactly.
all the stuff that goes unnoticed.
Good shot, Crush. Good shot, Crush.
He does a lot.
Right, and definitely want to give Tynell his props, man. There you go, Tynell. Shout out. Shout out for the DMV, Tynell.
But we won't take away your work ethic. We'll take away your bowling ethic.
oh wow.
Sam.
Ooh,
For
Sam.
the 10 pin in. Good
10
ball.
pin. Her first open of the match.
I think I burnt you.
Coach Alvin, fantastic.
I'm up here not paying attention. I'm bumping people. Oh my God.
The Black Cloud. The Gordon Pepper of the North. Rob Bateman. The Gordon Pepper of the North.
No boy on 45.
Let's see if he can
Good. Just a
cross
bit
over.
high.
Wow.
Ain't counting.
Okay.
I was always told by my mom when I first started bowling that spares for championships.
Absolutely.
Have to make spares.
Strikes bring chicks. Spares bring championships. Okay, so there you go.
Great tip, Chris Bear.
Right
this
now,
moment, yes.
the handicap is just clobbering them right now.
Right now you have Outrage is trailing right now on the handicap. They're down 48.
Yes. But there's still a lot of game left. A lot of game in the first game. They're throwing tons of strikes. KRYPTONITE is definitely here to battle today.
I must get in their props. Like I said, coming into this match, nobody, and I mean nobody, gave them a chance. Just sitting here, man. Get a 9 count hit right there.
And take a look at this.
So now we sit here, handicap pair number 1. We have Outrage currently down 34 pings to KRYPTONITE.
And on the scratch pair, Outrage is actually down 57 pins on scratch pair.
And on handicap 2, Outrage is winning that pair. They're plus 30 in the 6th frame. So right now it's real close all the way around, man. It's actually a good match as anticipated. Even though people didn't want to give KRYPTONITE a fighting chance, they are actually doing just that. They are fighting right now.
And I may have been one of those that didn't want to give them their chance.
I'm gonna say I was with you as well, but when I tell you Bateman has his team and they're just so confident right now,
And they're motivated, and they're out here ready to prove everybody wrong.
that's the main reason why I'm really confident though that they will have a good showing today.
It's looking tough for Mr. Bennett.
KV with 10 in the pit as usual.
Looking great, looking great.
I'm sitting here commentating and I'm watching. It's just like it's so cool to actually watch a match where though you get two good teams. Granted, on paper it's outrage, they the champs, but you get a good match here. You can tell it's a little quiet down there in the pit. Everybody's focused. Everybody's trying to make sure they get their strikes together, get their team motivated. This looks real good from the back there from the carpet.
Yeah, but look, come game 2, it's going to start getting loud. Once a team gets behind, we're going to see one of these squads start to come to life.
Sam Shane off the hand with 10 in the pit.
Fantastic.
Man, he knows the ball very, very good.
And see, and the thing about Kryptonite, they have shown that they're not afraid to play from behind either. You know, they have walked down teams, and look at Michael Crush throwing the ball fantastic.
Michael Crush said, not today. Crush said, hey, y'all got me in the lineup, ain't nothing but another match, we gonna do what we gotta do today.
He is bringing his best game today. I don't think I've seen him throw the ball that well in a while.
People going against outrage, that's definitely what you get. You get their best. They take their time, they focus, they know how important the match is, and everybody wants to be the champ.
Everybody. And you got to play in your game. If you don't, you're going to get walked out of the building. Wow. Fantastic shot. Stone behind.
Stone. Yes, sir. Don't worry with 10 in the pit.
That's a great shot. Justin Spence.
I told Mr. Fritz. I told Mr. Fritz I was
You
not
did.
entertaining him today. I'm not entertaining him today. I'm not going to do it. Not yet, anyway. Not yet.
We're making our way down.
And just like that, we get to go to Mr.
Wow.
Fritz's lane.
Dallas.
On the handicap.
Aaron shot by Dallas. And they're down by 44.
As we get the
Don't want to throw that.
handicap. Second handicap here, we have outrage. It's currently up 44 pins on Kryptonite on the second handicap here.
Let's see if he can convert this. He needs to pick this.
Camera's watching on him. Woo!
Good try.
He made a great effort.
Good try.
Nothing like effort. Got my man Billy, Big Guy Fritz on the lane here.
Let's see if he can.
He knew I was right here. Now I got him when he come back. He gonna see me standing back here.
Act like we're going to the buffet.
Would throw a good shot.
That was awesome, sir. Good shot.
And they needed it because
Yes,
they
they did.
have a lot of room
Yes, they did.
a ground to make up going into the 8th.
Up here on lane 45 for outrageous Mr. Sean Furman.
How's my little baby Jesus doing down there?
Hey man, Dylan look good. Dylan looks real good.
First 3
Dylan looks real
They're
good.
clobbering outrageous scratch pair range.
Sean in front of you off the hand. Carries 10.
Y'all get my boy with a little bit of oil. See what happens.
He's looking fantastic out there. They're throwing a lot of strikes, ton of strikes. He's got a ton of hand.
Some people get bowlers from
Outside 8 count.
Well,
Not bad,
he
man.
looks great.
And I'm bringing
Could have been worse.
Looks great. I mean, if you can keep where you're at right now, if y'all can hold where you're
I
at,
know this guy fairly well.
it may make the difference. But Sam is pretty tough.
I ain't
on
going into
him.
details, but I know Calvin fairly well.
Yeah, I would say you do. I would say you
I have
do.
to stay biased here.
And he looks great.
He looks like the Calvin I remember.
Today. Looks great today.
Matt converts. Good spit in.
Okay, Matt.
Again, this match, man, it was advertised. It was talked about so much.
And it's lived up to the advertisement. They both teams are throwing a lot of strikes, and neither one of them are laying down in this match. They're both in it, and it's too close to call right now.
Got J Ho, the man himself, J Ho.
Wow,
up
J.
on the
Ho.
left lane, lane 47.
Is it a good Twitter?
With his team currently now up 40.
It depends which day. Most days I'm the bad twin.
I'm just gonna call you a well.
Rap 7 pin.
It's the twin that don't share liquor.
Oh, no.
That's
Well,
just
guess
rude.
what? Guess what?
That's a lie.
Guess what?
That's a lie.
They don't do that. They will definitely share 10 in the pit.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Twin don't exist.
he was in my
That's a
way.
lie.
Ringing 10 pin. Viewers,
Camera's not on me. Maybe this is why I didn't get shared no liquor.
oh, every time. I'm not going to allow him to get me. I'm not.
Don't
I'm gonna stay
let him
professional.
get
You're up, sir.
Please.
It's your turn.
Yes,
Sir, it's your
take your
turn,
turn, please. Take your turn, please. Spewing falsities.
Say whole shooting 7 pin here.
Face a little bit.
Very good
Spin
pick.
converted.
Very good pick.
Same for Dallas. Can we say the same? We
Yeah.
can.
It's a nice spare conversion by Dallas.
Tell y'all, man, atmosphere is real good. Lot of energy right here. It's definitely a lot of trash talking on the carpet.
Ton of trash
The
talking.
bowler is not really saying too much, but don't worry, I will be down there shortly to instigate stuff. That's my job. I only have one job here,
And that's
to
to
talk
instigate.
while they bowling and to start shit. So it's going to happen in a minute, trust me.
Well, their game on the lanes is doing a lot of talking right now. Definitely Kryptonite is here, and they're letting their game do the talking right now. Scratch pair looks like
It's over.
it's getting close to putting night on game one.
That game one over there.
for Kryptonite.
Got Fritz right here on 47, and that is 10 more in the pit.
Yeah, it's looked like he might put a bowl
Yeah,
on
he
game one
was.
for Kryptonite.
He told me he was ready today.
And he looks fantastic.
He told me he was ready. He said today we will earn our respect today. That's what he told me today.
You said they're ready. Yeah.
Told me he earned his respect today.
Spence said he's ready
Man.
today. Rob Bateman said that
Sean
he
Friendly
will
follows
be
up.
upset if y'all don't get a victory
Rob
today.
Bateman said he'll be upset if we don't get a victory and I don't end up at the buffet. That's how that goes.
I put the mic over there
I
for that.
believe it.
I thought that
I
was
believe
serious.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been interviewed about 70 times in UBA. And
Yeah.
I've been sent out here. It is what it is.
Guess what? This is live. This is live. You live, so don't worry. Yeah, no, don't worry. You can't. They can't get you now.
Man follows up with a strike.
It's
for
live.
Kryptonite.
There might be a horse
Got
race
Megatron
going
and
on.
Dallas up.
Good
Megatron,
shot. Good
a.k.a.
shot.
Calvin.
Did you hear me when I commentated the Ali title match
A little
against the
high.
girl from
Almost
the
triple
north?
full.
No, I did.
Yeah, I had a few too many drinks.
Oh wow.
So
I
I
got
had
it.
like 50 people like, you need to commentate every match.
I bet. Oh, okay. Out of trouble. Out of
Yeah,
trouble.
man, like I said, Rob Bateman said his team was going to earn respect today.
I mean, if you take a look at the scratch pair right now, I mean, I don't think that. I
pocket.
think Kryptonite is going to take the scratch pair.
Game one.
And they look very good for game one on the handicap one pair right now,
Just had Dallas leave the pocket 7-10.
which is unusual for Kryptonite to be ahead in these matches. They like playing from behind, actually. So this will be a first
Any
for them.
chance we get a 7-10 conversion on live?
Let's see. Ooh, Michael Crush.
It'll be. We'll be famous.
Uh-oh. No, it won't be today.
Not today.
Won't be
Maybe
today.
next time. In the words of my middle kid. Got J-Ho.
Yeah, I
On
think you
lane
can put a game
48.
on a bowl. We can wrap a bowl on game one. Kryptonite is going to take that in scratch pair.
J-Ho a little high lead they count.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That'll work. Again, handicap 2, you have Outrage up currently 59 pins. Heading into the 10th after J-Ho attempts this spare.
looking good headed into the 10th.
J-Ho with the spare on the handicap 2.
Excuse me.
Not looking bad here. Got Sean Friendly and Fritz coming up. We're going to head over now to lane 1 for the 10th frame of the scratch pair, where we have Outrage trailing.
Trailing by a lot.
51 pins going to the 10th frame over here.
And it can actually get worse.
You drew for Brian? But we back over here on this lane. Can you like tone it down?
Please.
The camera's already on the lane, buddy. You're fine, but you're loud on the microphone. It's only for bowlers.
Yes. Not for
Technically, you're not that. You're not a bowler.
not for strong
They
170.
needed one more person, and they had another jersey laying around. That's not even your name. They just put a jersey on your back. That's not even your name.
Wow.
Man.
Richard Crush looking
10 and
fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, Brian Bennett actually hits a single.
Brian Bennett spares up.
The scratch pair, we kind of
Your scratch pair will win. Your scratch pair will win the first
when your
game.
scratch pair is up about 70 and gaining against 3 Hall of Famers,
Woo,
that's doing work.
that's tough.
They're doing a lot
That
of
is
This
tough.
might be the first time I've ever seen 3 Hall of Famers with the same pair in the UBA.
That is tough. With a crash.
Wow. Okay.
Chris Jerome with the
Trying to keep it
messenger.
close.
Hey,
Trying
Brian,
to keep it close.
first game score on the scratch pair for Brian Bennett, 194.
Which is about 40 pins under his average.
A lot of pins under his average, but hey, it's game 1.
There's still time. There's still a lot of game left in the match. But this has got to give Kryptonite a lot of confidence.
Nothing like winning a scratch pair. That's one pair nobody really get pushed all to the goals.
And giving them confidence and showing that they are taking care of 3 Hall of Famers, that gives everybody else that bowling today
Hey,
confidence.
Chris Jerome with a 5 pin.
Wow,
And this,
5 pin, and yes, there are hands up in the
Roselle, does it say clown on the back of your jersey for your name? Does it say clown?
It might. I'm not sure.
Oh, I didn't know what it said. I
Wow.
see frustration. That didn't look good. I hope it didn't hurt. Chris Jerome.
Picks up the 5 pin. Picks up the 5 pin.
What, trying to?
What was that?
Might be number 8. That might be number 8. That's number 8. Comes in at number 8. Number 8. And we got Crush who throws on 10 in the 10th frame for Kryptonite. 226.
226.
And Rich Jerome go 197.
He threw that on the other.
No, it went in his.
It went in.
It went down 45. That's his pick.
Yeah.
It went down 45.
No, it went down 46.
For real?
It went down 46.
Wow.
It went down his pair, but he threw it on the other lane.
How did you do that? That's impressive. That's impressive. We now have Dylan up for Kryptonite, second bowler, on a scratch pair.
Wait, does that count though? Like he threw it in the other lane. Does that still count? Like,
I'm
it wasn't his
not
lane.
sure.
I'm not sure. I don't think you can make that count.
Found a UBA Ruba. It's a UBA Ruba. But why are you asking? Who are you again? I just asked the question, buddy. Who are you again?
Roselle,
Oh, and you both for who?
Kryptonite.
Or you just wear a jersey?
I just wear a jersey.
Excuse me. Dylan, the ball leaves his hand, and that's 10
That's
points.
another 10.
Baby Jesus is over here looking very, very impressive, man.
Looking phenomenal.
Very impressive.
He does look blessed. He looks blessed.
Now, his UBA jersey name say D-string, so I'm gonna let that go.
What does that even mean?
I might ask him later when he come off the lane.
Might be a jersey foul. Maybe a jersey foul.
McGaney with 10.
Okay, he's the only. Well, everybody on Outrage bowl below their average.
All the way.
on scratch.
But again, give Kryptonite their credit. They came into this game on this scratch pair, and they were the underdog. I mean, the underdog. And they are really, really handling themselves very well for game 1.
Absolutely.
Dylan with a second ball in the 10th.
6 count.
6! I had to do it. I gotta do
get
it.
it. I gotta get it.
I gotta do it. Don't look at me like that. Turn around.
You got the big baby Jesus.
Well, he shouldn't have left 6 count.
Well, put it this way. Baby Jesus knew he was going to throw 6 before he threw 6.
Yes.
Does that work? Hey, man, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Cool.
Here,
Reds?
that's nothing new.
Currently, I am doing the live stream on the Outrage Kryptonite match. That's where I'm at. Antoine Brown, you're live. How you doing? How you doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, man. How you doing,
What's going on, Frank?
Well, I didn't think he didn't know we were live. He walked up talking, but yeah. So now you are officially on live with me. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, man, Baby Jesus out the gate, 242, man.
Rich put on a spare shit clinic out there.
I'm talking to my co-host. Excuse me.
Baby Jesus.
Excuse me. Yeah, can you comment on Baby Jesus, please? Thank you,
Baby
Mr. Real
Jesus is shooting phenomenally out here, and he's a rookie, by the way. And this may be his second match in UBA
And they throw him in the scratch pair.
with Outrage. That's like throwing a baby shark out there in water, and he's eating up a bunch of guppies right now.
Got Pat McGaney striking out for a nice 231.
I'm just saying.
So,
I'm just saying.
I'm about to bring Dylan over, everybody. Of course, you can't see him, but I got a question.
Come on over, baby.
First of all, Dylan, good game, bro. Way to go. All right, so You've been called baby Jesus back here by a lot of people, okay? But we have a question. D string.
Happened in high school. Stuck ever since.
All right, well, we're going to let it ride with that. I don't even want to know no more. I'm going to let it go with that, man. Good bowling, bro. Good bowling. Good bowling. It's a high school name. We're going to let it stay right there.
Yes, but let it stay right there.
Because not going to grab that anymore. And
at all.
I am looking on the handicap 2 pair, and it looks like Outrage takes that by 79 pins over Kryptonite.
Yes. 79 pins.
You ain't say 6 to the side, though. You said 6 to baby Jesus.
Where? Where's the 6?
6
for Dave. I apologize. I apologize, Dave.
Yeah, but they're
Oh, Roger.
Goodness,
Kick,
Roger.
kick for all. Let's go.
it looks like Kryptonite's taking game.
Move it up.
On the handicap, yes. Handicap.
They got they took a loss, took an L on handicap 2 by 79, as you already stated earlier.
So the way it looks right now after game 1 is going to be 2 scratch pair goes to scratch pair, and the first handicap pair goes to Kryptonite
By a
ton.
by a ton.
Okay. Currently the scratch pair is down 115, and Roger is still striking with one more ball left in the 10th. And the handicap 2 went to Outrage. And Roger gives us 10 more in the pit. Roger comes out the gate with 279.
I'm telling you, he's going to be he's looking like the MVP this year. He's looking like, Roger is definitely looking like the UBA MVP.
Roger's really, really, really good. Really, really good.
Fantastic.
Game, bro.
Free bowling.
We are now here at handicap 2 for the close out of 10 frame. And we have
Barry Paul versus 7 count.
Kryptonite up 87 pins currently at this moment.
Yes. Outrage is going to have to do a lot of work if they want to take this match.
If Kryptonite needed any kind of motivation or any boost, coming out winning game 1 on a scratch pair, man, is real huge.
By over 100 pins, that's a huge boost.
That is real, real, real big.
Oh, Paul chops.
With the opening in the 9th frame, currently with his team up 111 pins.
Like Kryptonite, like we said, Kryptonite definitely came out to play today. You know, they might have took a hard an L first game on handicap 2, but handicap 1 and scratch have definitely held their squad up and are looking very good going into game 2.
Wow, getting solid 10 pin here by Mr. Crush for his second ball in the 10th. We have Sam right now coming up in the 10th, sitting at 184. Coming up in the 10th frame.
And I think this one may be a little too far out of reach for Outrage to claim game 1 on handicap 1. So it looks like Kryptonite is in the driver's seat on handicap 1, definitely.
Sam with the 10 in the pit there. It was light 10. Hey, 10 is 10 no matter where you at.
Exactly. We don't
They
care.
all fall, there's 10 up. Kryptonite right now, like I said, they have all the momentum going into game 2 after winning 2 out of 3. That's all it takes, man. A little bit of momentum, a little bit of push to boost your confidence up.
Dylan is still striking. Jesus.
That's all it takes. Michael Crush over here in the handicap 1 pair with a 2-12 first game. And that was with the foul.
Yes.
I don't know if you all seen that. My man threw the ball on 46, but it came out his hand, got stuck, and was down 45 in the gutter at like 2 miles an hour. It was 2 miles an hour. Sam with the double in the 10th.
Crazy.
I tell you.
Looks like there may be a sub at some point. Oh no, Brian KV is going to the Arsenal. Wow. Shoot, keep doing it if it gets you a win.
God, this man keep bringing up the point fact that I'm a Knicks fan. Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord. Y'all are rebuilding just like my Wizards.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Kryptonite 10 in the pit, first ball in the 10th.
Another one by Dope Boys.
Man, I am telling you.
I
I know you know what happened, Mr. Baby. Right now, currently.
I want no numbers, so I know.
Scratch won 747.
I think your scratch pair won like 110, 115 pins. You lost by 79 on handicap 2, and your handicap 1 currently right now is up by 121.
And talking to Mr. Shaw over here,
yes,
I don't get happy about bigger numbers because DC Mafia walked us down twice over 200 pins the last 2 years with y'all Bernardo.
Who did you say?
DC Mafia.
Oh, currently my team. Yeah, go ahead.
Currently your team, which was also a team that Calvin was previously on, and I was bowling against today.
Double by Doughboy.
Y'all were really, really good, and y'all lost a lot of talent. A lot. You still have talent.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. We did lose a lot of.
But the good thing about losing all that talent is you'll see playing time now.
Hey man, look, I told my team.
So you're gonna tell UBA you got duties on UBA Sundays now.
I'd rather have duties than bowl all day. I know dudes on my team.
That's gonna be your duties. Is
To bowl.
bowling. Yeah.
Well,
I'll take over the mic.
Well, the funny thing is that we are actually bowling against
How
each other.
funny
tomorrow.
is that the DC Mafia Bowls Body Bags tomorrow, and we are right now co-hosting the live feed.
That's DMV United.
Oh, nice. We got another live feed tomorrow. I might have to in the building. Where is it?
There he is,
It's going to be
Doughboy
at
with a
Bowl America
strikeout in the
Bull
10th
Run.
frame for Kryptonite for a smooth 211.
Outside of
When
Manhattan.
y'all take the 10 top bowlers from DC Mafia,
Okay.
and you take the 10 well-bonds and make a new team, that'd be a powerhouse in that area.
And when I tell y'all, Rob Bateman is really good at just creating. I'm gonna walk away from it. That way y'all can't hear me. Let me walk away from him, man. Let me walk away from him. Currently game 2, man. Like I said, yes, looks like this will be a Kryptonite takeover, man.
Yes, it will. And Dave Harkins just couldn't get it together.
I am here with Harley for the people that can't see. I'm hugging her. Say hi to everybody.
Outrage has a lot of work to do next game because they definitely fell apart a little bit on game 1. I mean, they're
Paul with
all
the 10 pin.
significantly under average during game 1. Just like on the scratch pair, the handicap pair just did not show up game 1 for Outrage, which is a surprise.
That's a surprise. Definitely a
That's
surprise.
The champs normally bring it on the outset, so they're going to have to fight from behind if they're going to take this victory.
Oh,
Wow, that's
KB with a stone A. We, ladies and gentlemen, DC Mafia's own Chuck Fusco's behind me, ladies and gentlemen. He's here.
going on?
I tell you, hey, bro. Well, we're not quiet. It's a little. I mean, it's the feature match. Everybody trying to stay focused, but
I mean, it would be a different story if Kryptonite was losing. It would probably be a lot
There was
louder.
a whole lot more noise for the 20,000. So I don't hear nothing about being featured and having a vote.
That's true. That's true.
I agree.
The gallery's here for a reason.
that we are. I'm a part of that guy. Jesus.
Wow, here he comes.
Jesus, it don't take long for him to show up every time, man. Every time.
Wow. J-Ho is looking good. J-Ho is looking
Got
good.
Gary Paul up here, second ball in the 10th frame. Out the phone, the 10 pin spare.
Solidified.
He comes back with 10 in the pit for
They
Kryptonite.
will take the first game by 100, at least.
Kryptonite takes the scratch pair and the handicap 1 by 100 pins plus. Wow, KB, back to back those pins.
Wow.
Hey, Jerome. Hey, Rich. All the way consistent. Jesus.
That's crazy.
Back to back 8 pins. So game 2. Game 1 on the handicap first pair. You have Outrage losing by 102 to Kryptonite. Man, I'm telling you, man, Kryptonite's here.
Pretty jerseys coming out.
Oh my God.
Pretty
I
jerseys.
can't see.
Wake
This
up, Mega
guy,
Bowl.
this guy, man. This guy.
Got
Ladies and gentlemen, after the first games, we have Kryptonite up 2 games to 1. Game 2 is already getting started on the scratch.
You're
pair
looking very
and
good
the
towards
handicap
going to
2 pair.
undefeated right now.
The handicap 3 pair.
We're going
That's where we're going now. The handicap 3 pair is looking like Outrage is not playing.
They woke up.
Everybody has a strike over here, okay? Everybody. Through 4.5 frames, everybody has a strike. With Calvin up, again, me and Calvin are, I know this guy. Very good.
And he's a phenomenal bowler,
Former
by the way.
teammate of mine.
Whoa.
He's a 10 pin.
Wow.
I think it was me. It was my fault. I jinxed him.
It's a great shot, by the way.
Matt follows up with 10 in the pit. Matt is like, I don't care about them strikes. I'm going to fight back too.
I mean, it looks like Outrage's handicap 2 pairs realize that they got a lot of work to do. They're trying to help out handicap 1 and scratch right now.
Best way they can. Calvin with the spare.
Well, it's not bad to be the only spare shot after 4 frames.
We come out 4 frames. I'm shooting the first spin. Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Take that all day. Wouldn't care if it was me or not.
Exactly.
Got Dallas up on 47 on a double.
Wow.
Carries all of them. 10 all of those.
I'm Follow the movement.
Got J-Ho.
Jerome being the best.
I honestly believe you're following the microphone. Fuck.
First time.
It's not. But we over here. You good. Do you want to, come on, let's just talk. Fuck it, since you, I already talked to you earlier.
You did.
Excuse me. J-Ho with the 9 count.
Why is there no clear announcement?
Jesus. Matter of fact, what did you say? I don't know if the people actually heard exactly what J-Ho with the spin. What did you say?
Why aren't there no clear announcers for this UBA?
Jesus Christ, man. I tell you, he said no clear announcers. I know what he's talking about. This guy. Sean Friendly up on lane 47.
Okay.
Currently with his team. Outrage up 47 pace.
And he's on.
Man, you are in everybody's way, Joe.
Okay,
Sean Friendly off the hand.
Will carry.
There's a lot of people going to get that 10 pin.
Will carry. He sent a ton of friends over there.
Man, that guy's good.
Fantastic.
My guy Billy's up. Man, Billy has a lot of animation, man. This is my guy right here, though. I can't be biased. 10 in the pit. It's like when Billy know the camera's on him, he gets lined all the way. So you know when I'm down here, you know what to do. You know the camera's on you, so you get lined up. Okay. Okay. Because as soon as you leave anything, throw 6 while I'm down here.
You getting it?
Yeah. Got Calvin up on 47. Buries the ball after the 10 pin.
He throws it fantastic.
So wait, Mike, you got called out just now, and you going? That's all right.
Are y'all gonna bowl?
That's all you gonna do?
I'm a 211.
Stop that. First of all, but
231.
236. It doesn't matter.
That's even worse.
It is, but what you can't do is keep talking about it and then don't back it up.
I'm not talking about it.
Do me a favor, introduce yourself. You are.
I'm Michael Somnig.
Man, I wanted
Best lefty on the East Coast.
I wanted everybody to hear this guy's name.
Please.
J-Ho up on 47 with a 8 count off the hand.
That's the 4th best lefty on the
That's
East
the 4th best, so that puts you in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just wanted to make sure the people heard you correctly, Mike. That's it.
It's 50-50. That's why I'm not number 1.
Ah, got you. Dallas with 10 off the hand. I will say this.
We did.
I did.
Second best lefty.
Dallas down here fighting back with his 10 in the pit.
The person that's got more confidence than him is Trump.
Facts. Facts.
J-Ho covers the 8 count spin.
Wow.
On handicap 2. Man.
Kryptonite is battling.
The excitement's picking up a little bit in here, man.
Absolutely. We got
Picking up a lot.
we got stragglers coming in. It looks like they're finally woken up. And
It is not
Kryptonite
bad.
is still battling. Putting the foot to
I'm over here peeping that scratch pit, man. Kryptonite letting it be known that they here to fight today.
They're not going to sleep. They're not going away like these.
Sean Friendly on 48. Frame number 6. Ringing 10 pin. I'm telling y'all, I've been down here, twice on the handicap 2 pair, and every time I've been down here, I got Billy has struck.
Yes, every time.
Let's see if this continues.
Davis woke up. He's finally throwing the ball like he's comfortable now.
Mr. Force Hill's on.
Yeah, he finally looks a little comfortable. He looks a little out of sorts.
That's a spare. Come on, you have to hug me. You have to hug me. Tell everybody your name.
No, that's not, no.
Tell everybody your name. I didn't call you Ashley. It's recorded. Now I'm coming, Eric. I'm coming. I am coming. Because I know I did not call the little I didn't call the little Fusco Ashley. I know I didn't. Because I think if I would have called you, you would have smacked my glasses off my face. See, fan? See what I'm saying?
And he continues his strike streak while you're down here.
I stepped away from my man Billy. I apologize. Who threw 10 anyway? Calvin's up again. He strikes again. I told the people, I said, every time I've been on a handicap 2 pair, my guy Billy has struck every time. I walked away and it continued. We about to make our way. That's what it is. Matt leaves a 10 pair. Currently in the 6th frame down here, handicap 2, we have Outrage. currently up 37 pins. Gets attention.
Yeah.
It didn't though.
We need to make a move.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
J Ho with 2 people coming over there and they missed. 7 pin. We got 2 single pin spares over there.
Wow.
On lane 2. Handicap pair 2. We are now moving back over to the
Baby Jesus.
scratch pair. And Baby Jesus right now is down here still striking with the front 5. I can't call him by his jersey name. I'll just say Baby Jesus is still striking down here. No, all that means is your next jersey is going to say exactly. Down here in the scratch pair we have, who's this? Yeah, we got McGaney up with Roger.
McGaney and Roger.
And we currently have, who's up here? Outrage. Outrage up 6 pins.
They're up 6.
Wow.
Yeah, up 6.
If I had told you people that in the 5th frame of game 2 on the scratch pair that Outrage will only be up 6 pins, you would never believe it.
Never. I know I wouldn't have believed it.
McGaney with a 9 count.
I definitely wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't believe that they would be trailing by nearly 100 and something pins right now.
We all gamble, and I think everybody would have taken the gamble that Outrage wins game 1 scratch. I think, nobody would have taken Kryptonite.
3 Hall of Famers on the same pair. I mean, and they are bowling in a house that's relatively forgiving.
And we have a spare by Roger, 10 pin spare.
I'm telling you right now, Roger, you're looking at the next MVP of the UBA. As long, bar injury, he's going to be the next MVP of the UBA. Because he is putting Kryptonite on his back, I promise you.
Every match, every stop, he has not looked nothing short of great. Every match.
Phenomenal.
And again, his team, no one's really talking about them, no one's really talking about him, but he has really been throwing the ball good.
And he's not even making it about him. Quiet, most softly spoken person, but the biggest game.
Game speaks for itself. Got Brian Bennett up on 44 on the scratch pair. Wow. Gave us 7.
Hey, I like the 7 pin. I love that 7 pin. He missed 3 of them, so.
That is true.
That is true.
He has been whiffing.
He's also missed a 10 pin, by the way.
All right, Rick.
About a 9 count there. Ball didn't look good, but it was 9. It was 9.
He got away with one.
I've been, so far, Andre, I've been Mr. Conservative, okay? Like, I've been chilling. I ain't been really, going on shots or nothing like that. This match is important to them. It has absolutely shit to do with me. I don't really care at all. I don't care.
Neither one of us cares. We're both from the DMV South. Neither one of us cares what's going on.
We don't really care about nothing that goes on in this building right now with this match.
Exactly.
But I'm going to give them their props. Again, a great match. Rozelle, why? We talking. You know what we doing. Why? Why are you looking back here for? Let it spare. Got crushed on lane.
And we got Baby Jesus coming up again.
Man.
To maybe bless us with another strike.
Rich Jerome will turn in a bit. Maybe if I let Rich Jerome know he's on camera, he'll make a little bit more noise and strike better.
Maybe he will.
That's what it is.
Because right now he's on a Dutch.
We have
200.
Baby Jesus again, and that looks like.
Oh wow! Bounce
10 pin.
Did not get the friendly carry though. Another phenomenal shot though. Another phenomenal shot.
He has been throwing the ball great today. Currently tied right now.
Yes.
On this scratch pair.
In which.
It's my buddy Pooh. Hey Pooh.
And that is not where Outrage wants to be.
Man. I can't wait till Thursday, buddy. How you feeling good? All right, man. I'll be down in a minute. Right now, the feature match right here, Pooh.
I don't like
Outrage.
I don't like that ball change that bat.
That bat made. Don't like it either. If they have that result. Hey, Pooh, currently Kryptonite is up 2-1 after the first game. Surprising.
By a lot.
That's it. See? My man is even surprised. He can't believe it himself.
They're up 200 pins.
They won 100 plus on scratch and 100 plus on the first handicap. Yeah, looking real good.
Yes.
Pat McGaney trying to convert a split on camera for everybody. He gets the single.
Yeah.
Way to get the wood. Way to get the wood.
Thank you.
I want to say for Storm product users, he went to the Cold Black. It's not a very good look for him. I would have stayed with the Idol Pro for Pat McGaney, but he knows what he's doing, so
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
we'll see.
Guess what? It's Pat McGaney. He's over there now, overlooking his equipment. So a change is coming of some sort.
I would hope he'd go back to the Idol Pro. He looks.
Mr. Bennett here is clearing the gutter. Have you ever seen people miss trying to clear the gutter?
Absolutely.
It is the funniest shit ever.
3 times.
It's hilarious.
I've actually missed myself.
There are some things that I just won't admit. You know?
No shame. No shame here.
It's like no matter what you do, it's fluke shit that's funny. You call it the Roselle since he's standing right here. Since you're standing right here. Hey, do me a favor. Where's Rob? I'm gonna tell Rob when he order Baby Jesus next jersey, he has to get yours too that say clown on the back of it. If UBA had a division for clowns, you'd be the only one. The only UBA clown. Name another one. Go ahead, come back in. Come back in now. Got to the pit by Roger on 4th in the scratch pad. Come on, man. Say the name out loud. Roselle. Name another clown like yourself in UBA. In this district. Go ahead so they can see you next week. Say their name. Man, you quiet all of a sudden, you got your mouth all folded, you can't talk now? I ain't think so. Get out of here. Get him out of here.
Let's go, ho!
Get him out of here.
I can't think of him off the
No, you didn't want to say his name. You didn't want to say the person's name. That's all it was. We know.
Oh no, you
Scratch
know
have
your friends.
Yeah, you know.
you know your friends.
Which ain't few. It's not a lot of them. Outrage, down 5 on the scratch pair.
Damn.
Starting the 7th frame.
And they better start putting in work because, I feel like Kryptonite is just building confidence with each.
Brian Bennett knocks down the 8.
But I feel like Kryptonite is definitely building confidence each frame. Each frame that they see that they're in the game, they're steadily building confidence. And you don't want a team like this that builds off of momentum. It can snowball.
And all it's taking is for them to realize they have a chance to win.
Exactly.
And every ball and every strike like that they throw, they are in the game. And I'm looking over here on the handicap 2-pad. My man Billy is still striking. That makes 5 in a row. Rich Jerome. Oh, my.
That is not a
wow.
Sheesh.
Reset that.
Woo. Woo.
That was 10 pin.
That was a 10 pin.
Walk to the 5 pin spot.
10 pin slid over to the 5 pin. Wow. That was tough. That was tough there.
He threw the ball great.
Man.
Can't throw it any better than that.
Man.
Sometimes you just get busted luck.
Got Baby Jesus coming up.
Yes, again.
Man. Hey, with a name like Baby Jesus, like you got to strike though, right?
You have to strike with
It's
a name like Baby Jesus.
It's on your side, right?
Or if you don't, it's got to be the pin's fault.
Okay, yeah.
It's got to be the
It's not his fault.
It's never his fault.
And he goes a little high.
A little high.
Can't count. Maybe that was Jesus reminding us
that he is.
He's human. He's human.
Absolutely.
He's human.
He's both human and divine.
That's what it is.
Or maybe that was D-string bowling and not Baby Jesus.
That's what it was. That was good shot by D-string.
That was D-string bowling and not Baby Jesus. Oh man.
We are waiting for Rich Jerome's pin to be reset from that.
Horrendous.
Spare covered by Baby Jesus.
And just is he going to rotate?
Yeah, we moving now. Back over here to the handicap 2nd pair.
Yes.
Where we have
Dave Harkins throwing tons of strikes in this game.
5 in a row for Dave. His team currently outrage up 32 at this moment.
And in good shape right now. In really good shape.
Crush converting the spare 46. And we have Mr. Cavey up.
And he's just a regular league bowler, as his shirt says, which is far from the truth. Oh, maybe.
Mike Shawshaw.
And Tim needs to figure it out because he's looking kind of lost right now.
For the people that can't see, well, you should be able to see the scoreboard. I don't know what he did in the first frame, but he went after that 9 miss, 9 miss, 9 spare. Needs to get his life together. Camera's on him now too.
That's
off his hand. Mr. Bateman's walking over. That ain't
did
it.
Not look good. Did not look
That
good.
wasn't never 9 count.
He may be a potential Bateman sub if he keeps it up.
Bateman, your teammate looking kind of shaky down there. Are you confident to stick with him right
Well,
now?
as you've seen, I had some info from down there that things were looking shaky, so I'm headed to this way to the car to get some bowling.
There you go. See, that's what we thought.
This is what we're talking about.
Because Rob Bateman
this is
has
why-
a short leash.
And he missed the spare. So Rob Bateman, how fast can you get to your car?
So it's looking like things are shifting now. It's no longer dominance from Kryptonite. I think Kryptonite just settled in. What's happening?
So you wait a minute, Chuck. So you're trying to say the real kryptonite showed up, Chuck?
So what's happening? Why, is this the
five
Bateman
count?
curse?
He goes 5 count.
Is this the Bateman curse?
No. The Bateman
Wait, there's a Bateman curse?
It normally happens in the third game. Like when he bowled DC Mafia, we were up.
You already addressed that. You're old. You're old, Chuck.
I just showed up.
You're old.
I just showed up.
Oh my goodness. Gary Paul was in the pit.
Is the real Kryptonite showing up? I see Gibson missing a lot of single pins.
But Gibson's about to be subbed from what I heard. That's what I heard. That's the 8-10. Yes. Yes, Rosell's available. Where you go? Rosell. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Rosell was available. Hey, Rosell, you're summoned. You're summoned. Mike Crush with the 8-10. Hey man, they said you about to get subbed in. Go get your stuff. They call him the bullpen. Sam Shaden.
I'm nowhere near.
Off her hand, but 10 in the pit. A little high, but it was crushed 10 pin.
Resting up.
Hey man, they say you know when the manager called a bullpen on that little phone in the clubhouse, the pitcher starts warming up. So go warm up just in case you're summoned.
He's the one that answers
He answered the phone.
You're sitting over there warming up.
You're the phone guy.
Brazil's the ball cleaner.
Oh,
Tell me you don't have a spinner.
called the ball cleaner.
He has a spinner.
Ah.
He's the ball cleaner.
He got 1 pin. What is we supposed to do? But you're not going to hear me do on this live stream and say he got the W word. I'm not doing that. But all my friends standing around me, it's a bowling term that I just will not use, especially around this guy to my right. Y'all can't see him, but trust me, I'm not saying the W word around him
Never
ever.
around him.
My face, the man left a split, and he got 1 pin. They call that a term in bowling. And he got I'm not going to say it around you. I'm not. No, I cannot.
Calvin.
No, but I'm saying it. See what I'm saying? I can't with him. I know what I'm getting myself into. Calvin over there, man, on handicap 2
Looking fantastic.
with a lot of strikes. Sean Friendly shoots 250.
But look,
10 pin.
if they keep doing what they're doing right now, they may make up the slack for what happened on Scratch Pit.
Because they won the first game by 79, and they're up again. Another 10 pin on the handicap
Better
first pin.
Cole in the bullpen.
Got Tim and Dave with 10
Need to call the
pins.
bullpen. He's done.
Yeah, we're going to get over here on this handicap number 2 pair, 10 frame,
It's a close game.
with Calvin on a lot of strikes. Outrage currently up 56 pins. Over here.
Oh, this game is over. So it's going to be 2-0 for handicap 2. And they're going to win by a lot.
Calvin with 10 more. 279
Oh, he was just warming up, Mike.
for Calvin.
He was just warming up.
Sheesh, I thought I knew he was on a lot of them. That's a lot of them.
Yeah, he was just warming up last game. Yeah.
Dallas still fighting back. Drops 10.
So we might be seeing a swing in momentum from Outrage.
Handicap 2 pair again was won by Outrage the first game. They're going to take game 2 the way it looks as well, but they are currently now just trying to make up pins that the scratch pair and the handicap 1 pair lost the first game. So
Right now, the handicap 2 is definitely keeping them in the game. Handicap 1 looks like they may be on their way to getting the first one.
Jay Ho with a 3-bagger on 48 on the handicap 2 pair.
And scratch is still a battle right now in game 2.
Nobody would believe that the scratch pair would be a fight. I'm telling you.
Nobody.
Hey man, when I tell y'all today, Kryptonite was ready. They came in focused. They were motivated. They knew how important this match was. They knew it. And when I tell you that scratch pair is over there putting up a fight, they are over there fighting.
And yes, they are. And they understand what's at stake too, because Impact right now is putting the W word that we're not going to say.
Yeah, that word.
To their squad, and they're right behind Kryptonite right now. So any type of loss that either one of these teams take could be a huge shift in playoff. So, you know, DMV North is still really up for grabs right now. And Outrage understands that, Kryptonite understands that. And that's why they're here bowling and they're fighting right now. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take this one by almost 100. Wow.
8-10 by J Hawk.
Well, you can't be mad at
What a game, 244. That gives Outrage a 2-0 lead on the handicap 2 pair, winning this game by 96 hands.
We get half that. Rip it in half.
So
that was a fight there.
96, so they're up a total of 175 pins on handicap 2 right now. Kind of makes it stagger for the handicap 1 loss and the handicap and the scratch loss.
Yeah, they definitely needed that to try to cover some of the pain they lost on the first 2 pair. And we walk down here, back on the scratch pair, with Baby Jesus throwing a strike. Followed up by Rich Jerome with 10 of them. And he falls out, let everybody know he got a strike. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
At this point, I'm just going, it's so dry that it's hard to bring in a cold bowler when it's so dry.
That's what it is.
So you got to keep your warm bowlers in, and I'm content with where we're at. We're going to go with our 9 because we don't need a sub this time.
Yeah, right now, your scratch pair is up 35.
All we need is a talk. That's all we need.
Nothing like a good pep talk. Nothing like a good pep talk. 10 more for the top contender of MVP. Roger looks phenomenal. Don't worry, he will be, okay? That's changed. He will be.
That's what the team needs right there.
Nothing like motivation. McGaney with a double going into the 10th. Put him over here overlooking his equipment, so he knew something had to be done. Currently now, 10th frame, going into the 10th. Outrage is trailing 45 pins.
Because everybody on Kryptonite's pair is stringing right now.
I will tell you this. The energy right now down here belongs to Kryptonite.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kryptonite has all that energy right now. Chris Jerome, first ball in the 10th.
That's Brian Bennett. It's finishing up. Brian Bennett.
You know what? I used to always call him Rich Jerome, right?
Yeah, everybody thought.
And he would let me do it. Then Rich Jerome would come and be like, "Oh, I'm his twin." It's funny as shit out there. when I first met them, "Oh, I'm his twin." Funniest shit ever.
That is a huge.
Brian Bennett with the first ball strike in the 10th.
That's huge. Game is not over yet. Game is not over. Man, that guy Calvin Thompson.
It's definitely a battle, man. It's definitely a battle.
On each pair, on the finish of the game 2 on scratch and handicap 1, it's going to be a battle. It's not over.
Crush off his hand. That's 10 more. When I tell you they are giving the business today, they letting it be known that they are here and they are real.
We may be looking at the best 2 teams in the North. After today, we might have to call them the best 2 teams in the North.
And that's all. Got the double by Bennett in the second ball in the 10th. And that's all Rob Bateman was stressing to me earlier before we started, was that he wants his team to be recognized. That's all he wanted.
He wants that clout, the respect that they deserve. You know, they did not look very good last year. And he said, I spoke to him all summer. We talked all summer, and he said, look, I got to go out there and redo my roster, get some people on here so we can make a push, because I'm not going to be satisfied without a playoff. And he's a man of his word right now. He is a man of his word.
That he is. 10th pair for Crush on his second ball in the 10th. He on the scratch pair. And we have Dutch here.
Trying to finish up.
10 here gives him 58 for game 2. Great improvement from the 194. Good shot first game. Way to go. Good shot there by Bennett.
He made whatever adjustment he needed to make. He did.
258 for Bennett, game 2 on the scratch pair for Outrage.
The only problem is we may be seeing consecutive 279s from Roger Barnes, and that's kind of hard to beat.
That definitely tough. Like I said, Roger came in. You would never know who Roger is. He stands on the carpet, he takes his turn, he strikes, he comes down. That's what he does. Oh, okay. Wow. Hey man, look.
The heat is definitely turning up in here.
It's Rich Jerome. It's Rich Jerome's world. We just here.
He's supposed to get that hit.
Followed
Mr.
up by
900 is supposed to get that.
And baby Jesus lets him know that he's not alone.
Still here.
He throws 10 by himself. Baby Jesus fighting back. Jesus, look, man, come on.
Come on, Brian, wait. Johan Jesus. Johan
This
Jesus.
guy, man, only Rossell, man. Why? Oh, okay. Well, I told him he has awesome children, probably due to their moms, but that guy's just that guy. I don't know what to call that guy. Rich Jerome, ball number 2 in the 10th, and it is 10 more.
Wow. Hey, nice shot. They're competing.
Hey, man, they had a chance for a reason. They're never going to lay down. They're never going to give up. They're going to always fight. That's one thing you're going to get out of Outrage.
Absolutely.
Every match.
Every frame, every match. Wow.
Baby Jesus is making a name for himself today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he is.
He is making a name for himself.
Baby Jesus.
He's baby Jesus when he strikes.
Yes.
But anything
D-string.
else, he's
D-string.
no homo. He's D-string. D-string. Look, boo, it say D-string on the back of his shirt. I said it twice, I'm sorry. Rich Jerome strikes out.
Hey, that was a good finish. He looked lost.
219.
He looked lost the whole game. And
Those are not Rich Jerome-like numbers, but his team will take it at this moment.
Absolutely. It's looking like Scratch may
Boom. They are not looking good. Kryptonite is looking amazing.
They are looking.
Baby Jesus.
I mean, Baby Jesus.
With 10 more for Baby Jesus. We listening? Boom, we live. People heard you already. It's too late.
Yeah.
You can't stop now. You live.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
They have a crowd with them.
Yes.
That's why we lost. We don't have a crowd.
Yes. Crowd. Energy from the carpet from your team is a boost everywhere. Everywhere. Pat McGaney with 10 in the pit. I don't care where you at. I don't care where you bowling. If your other teammates are on the carpet showing support, it boosts you up, man. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
Exactly.
Roger, first ball in the 10th.
I mean, Baby Jesus held them up. They may be able to go ahead and take this. With the strike here, they will. Wow.
Roger with 10 more.
With the strike there, they will take it.
That gives game 2 scratch to Kryptonite. Let me repeat that for the people who listening and might have just tuned in and might have didn't hear what I just said. Kryptonite will be leading the scratch pair 2-0 going into the third game.
Crazy. And I think they have enough where they're actually leading the match right now. It depends on how handicap 1 does game 2, but they're up right now.
McGaney with the double in the 10th.
Wow. Wow. And Michael Crush looks phenomenal over there right now. Even though he can't. He's doing a fantastic job. Oh, he threw a 3 bag.
9 count. Got Roger here on the scratch pair. So again, that gives 2-0 on the scratch pair to Kryptonite. Nobody would have ever guessed that. As we zoom in now to handicap pair number 1.
2-8-10 and a half.
Because he leaves those all the time. To him, that's out of trouble if he leaves it. Okay. Can you do me a favor? I'm gonna talk to your owner. Can you step over there? Because we're talking about you. He gonna hurt you. Look at this. Look at this. 10 in the pit for Tim. Hey, Tim fought back because I don't know if y'all saw it earlier, man. Tim couldn't spare. Tim looked a mess. I walked away from you all to commentate. KV with 10 in the pit. The people behind me are just the people behind me. This is just what they do. Gary Paul's in the lane. Just a bit outside. 9 count, Gary Paul. Okay, I'm back talking to the CEO of Kryptonite. What came about you selecting Rozelle for your team. We want the truth, man. We want the honest to God truth.
So I'm gonna give you the truth. So they're not very good in this area when people cheer against them and they get down on themselves. And he's a good cheerleader.
Okay. Thank you, son. He's cheerleader. Got it. That's all I need to hear. What's in here? Gary Paul covers the single pin spare. Yeah, when we were looking from over the scratch pair, I thought Outrage was trailing here. They now up 7 going to the 10th frame. Okay, there they go. Mike Crush is fighting for his team with that strike on the first ball in the 10th.
Has finally arrived too. So
I just told him, no, Tim has 94 in the 7th on the double, right?
Yes.
The man had a lot of opens.
Yes.
it was open frames everywhere.
He had 4 opens. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Yeah, 4 opens.
I didn't even look down to see her.
Yeah.
To see the 4 frames.
He had 4 opens, and now he's actually shaken back, stayed in the game, and now his team actually has a chance.
He's looking because we're talking about. Oh, he didn't look. We're talking about him right now on the live feed, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. See? And he's definitely doing his job right now.
Wow.
Brooklyn for
Wow.
Mr. With the Brooklyn, he did. Sam Shane
this is an exciting finish to game 2 on handicap 1.
Sam Shane with the 8 count. She's now shooting her spare here. Sam shooting her spare at her feet, and she covers. So currently, right now, 10th frame, we have. Right now, currently 10th frame, we have Kryptonite plus 27 in the 10th frame.
Absolutely. And who would have thought it?
Nobody.
Who would have thought it? Possibly going up 2-0 on handicap 1.
Wow. Michael Crush with the strikeout for a good 225.
Possibly going up 2-0. Wow. Possibly going up 2-0 on handicap.
How crazy would that be? Scratch and handicap 1 will be up 2-0 on Outrage. Wow.
It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Until Kryptonite 2020.
Sam Shaden, last ball in the 10th. Takes out 10 of them. It's not how they fall. They all fail.
That's all that matters. Just keep them in the game. Keep them tight.
Sam Shaden. So right now, we're on the second bowlers in the 10th frame of the handicap.
It's going to come down to how Tim finishes the game. If Tim goes ahead and punches out, you can pretty much wrap a bow on it. But if he doesn't, Outrage should take it.
You definitely can't. You definitely don't want to give them the opportunity. But in Tim's defense, man, Tim stayed focused. He kept grinding, kept fighting.
He was about to get yanked.
I saw him back here talking with Rob. Rob must have gave him the confidence. And next thing I know, he's on a double.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. The one he needed.
When you need him the most.
Again, it doesn't matter how they fall, man. If 10 fall, it's 10.
That's all that matters. Wow.
That gives. I have the score. Outrage trailing 53. Thanks to that strike by Dave, they are still in the game, bro.
They're still in the
game. I don't care what Tim did. If 10 fall, then it's 10. It doesn't matter how you go down. Trust me, I throw the prettiest, ugliest strikes ever. Trust me.
And he gonna get another?
Okay.
Wow.
Oh. Stone.
It's a better ball than that.
Way better. Again.
Well,
he started out rough.
And battled
back.
And he battled back to the score that he has now to help his team.
These houses, they're 30, 60, 90 or 30, 50, 60.
30, 60, 90.
So we get 50 at the bottom, they get 90
The
at the
energy,
bottom, they get 60 up
definitely with Kryptonite, right?
I know I'm gonna get some shit for this.
And I want everybody here.
How do you have a bowler that's 39 lanes, 39 forwards wide?
Tell him for Dave.
Here's some shit, Chuck.
Hey, piece of shit here.
Yes, professional, man. Another single pin spare miss for Tim.
Was that an accurate representation of the amount of boards, or did you guesstimate?
Guesstimate.
Because I have him at 46.
Oh, wow.
So Tim can strike, he just can't spare.
He can't.
Okay.
Clearly. And he better bring his sparing shoes.
That was on purpose? I'll take
No.
that.
Hold on, you got
I'll take that.
You're done. You're
I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Holly, suit up. Holly, suit up.
Dave currently chasing this 7-pin spare. And he
Well, it's gonna
covers.
come down definitely to the 10. So right now, Brian KB is on a double. If he finishes out, he's gonna make.
Strong 164. Don't give him too much. Don't give him too much.
So he's on a double.
Don't
If
give
he
him too much.
finishes out, he makes Gary Paul have to shoot
Yes. Yes.
right here. And he takes a re-range.
I love the point fight that Gary Paul is going to go first. Let me go close this out.
Veteran. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. That's wide. That's wide.
All right. He left.
Okay.
He left an easy spare to wrap the game up. He
Yeah,
left an easy spare.
he did.
Spare
What you
wins,
mean? That's not a spare. That doesn't win the game.
Oh no, don't.
That don't win the game.
Oh, well, I gotta talk to him
I said
about
he
that.
needs to throw a strike to win the game.
Uh-oh. KB has opportunity to be a hero.
Please don't miss.
And it's Brian KB. You really don't expect nothing less. It's KB. The lead bowler.
What he has to spare. That's what I said.
10 of them.
I said it's a hell of a chance. Oh, he made the spare.
Yeah, I said oh shit too.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
They might have heard, if they didn't hear you, they heard me.
So he's got to throw. Look, he's got to go. He's got to strike.
He got to strike.
Yes, he's got to strike.
He needs this.
He's got to strike. He's got to strike. He's got to strike.
Big shot here by KB. He needs 10.
He needs the 10. He has to have it. Got it.
Oh!
Don't matter now.
That now gives
Don't matter.
the match to Kryptonite.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay, Gary Paul, but it don't matter now.
It is. That now gives the first handicap pair 2-0 to Kryptonite.
Great job, Reed. Great job.
That is.
And back five by Mike is huge.
Brazil has a thing with the reverse.
He's working on his next jersey.
Yeah,
He's working on his next jersey.
Brian KB covers the spare, but it's not enough. People, we have an upset on the brewing with the final on game number 2 on the handicap second pair. Kryptonite wins the game plus 11.
Up 2-0 on handicap 1. Up 2-0 on scratch. Nobody.
Let me repeat what my co-host just said. Kryptonite is up 2-0 on scratch, and they are also up 2-0 on handicap 1.
Nobody would have thought.
When I tell you, yeah, that's game. Man, people.
No, it's not.
It
No,
is.
it's not.
It is. This is. Hey, Kryptonite came to bowl today.
They did.
They came, and they are letting everybody know, man, that they are here.
We came, we saw, we threw the ball through the fucking ceiling. We missed nothing,
Matt,
we drink beer.
You definitely drink beer. Definitely drink beer.
Definitely
Definitely drink beer.
Where's my glass?
Matt with Brooklyn. Hey, Matt.
Where's my glass?
Hey, 10 is 10, Matt. Okay. Doesn't matter. If 10 falls, Matt, that's 10.
Hey, we made it on the beer. No, I got you. I thought you was working this shit.
Yeah, everywhere.
I got you.
J. Ho with the double. Hey,
Well, you're surprised?
are you surprised? I know they going against your team, but this why you are who you are. Go ahead back that way. Move. Dallas up here on 48.
Okay, Dallas.
Off his hand looks good. He needs one.
That's tough.
Currently, Outrage has a lot of strikes. The scoreboard might say plus 20, but they got all three of them are counting 30, okay?
Exactly.
Coming into the 7th frame.
It's not as close as it may seem.
And this pair is up 2-0 here. Outrage is up 2-0 here. And they need all the pins they can get to try to help the scratch pair in the handicap one, because they are down a lot.
Exactly. I mean, they're up 170 here, but down at least 200 something with the other pair.
Right. Which again, they have to keep striking to try to cover some of the total wood. And the streak finally ends. This is the first time today Billy did not strike while I was down here watching him, man. He was 4 for 4 like Wendy's until just now.
and he's thrown this shot twice on this fair, actually. So he is having issues. Oh, wow.
Just a bit outside, Mr. Friendly. 1, 2, 3, 6. It's Chuck, man. Chuck bring the piece of shit out in me no matter where he is. Every time.
He got one of those.
Easy.
Wow. Shake it off.
Sean Friendly trying to cover this spare for his mom who's plus 21.
Yes, they're still in a good position, but that hurts a little. Wow.
Spare by Mr. Friendly.
They're tightening up. They're not playing as loose as they were earlier. Maybe they had got a little too comfortable with their lead.
That is possible.
Because right now they're playing a little tight on scratch there. Kryptonite is. It's actually getting real.
Talking when they're down 160 over there.
Wow. Matt with the 9 count. We have Calvin up, who's currently on 3 in a row.
Yeah, but
that could be a lot more.
Of strikes.
But I'm sorry, Calvin has all of them in a row.
Yeah. Wow.
Got 10
That's
more.
our entire look.
This motherfucker is in the hole.
He has the entire look everywhere.
So
the entire look.
I want the people to know I'm talking to Calvin. Those look familiar.
Look now. Outrage is throwing a ton of strikes right now. And
Matt covers the spare.
Outrage is throwing a lot of strikes right now. And
Stop.
Kryptonite is not.
Stop. He got stop. But it's our job.
Look, it's your job, but it's also your job to report facts. Facts are.
State the fact.
You're up 2-0.
Yes,
you are. At least 106.
I've got beer. You've got beer.
We got beer.
It's a good fucking time.
It's a fantastic time.
It's a great time. And this guy is going to slam the hand.
Calvin is hotter than Reggie Miller was that last 2 minutes against the Knicks.
Oh my God!
I need to move.
That is true. Oh, give him the choke sign. Give him the choke sign.
This dude just constantly keep bringing up my Knicks.
Wow.
Jay Holmes over 48. I don't even want to yell out 6, man.
Wow.
Jay Holmes 10 in the pit.
Wow.
That's the match. I told you I wasn't going to be by you today. I know I said that earlier.
Kryptonite better
10 off its hand.
Kryptonite better loosen up on 1 and 2 on their handicap here.
Yeah, they better, or it can get ugly fast.
It can. They have a 106-pin lead, but it can quickly evaporate. Outrage is looking phenomenal on their pair right now.
Starting the A-frame here, handicap 2 with Outrage up 40. But it's a lot more than 40. My guy's back.
Hey, there he is. All he needed was a Nick comment.
That's all it was. So I guess the Nick comment did that. Good shot, buddy.
Yeah. Well, at least on handicap 1, they're playing a little tight, but scratch pair is getting ugly quick.
The thing about the scratch pair, Kryptonite had a nice size lead over them.
They did.
But it can go away fast. 5th frame right now, and they down 68. With the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mr. Friendly up.
And all your people. Sorry.
Sean Friendly with a lot of them in the pick. Jesus, good shot. Good job. By Sean Friendly.
Kryptonite.
Matt, what a shot.
What a pickup.
Hey, Matt.
What a pickup.
He can't hit the headpin on the first shot, but he gets paired up on the second, baby.
How this goes.
Now you know what they teach him in
Calvin,
strike. How to pick up that damn fucking watch out thing.
Guy ain't
Calvin is definitely lined up.
Guy ain't missed since practice.
Yeah.
I don't think he missed there either.
I'm just going to say it looks familiar.
Yeah, I bet.
And everybody that's listening knows what I'm talking about. It's my guy, though.
And where is Eric at?
Stop. There ain't no familiarity here.
That guy must be on my team.
Big Hit has woke up.
Yeah. And he just threw 10 more.
He just does what he does.
The front knee.
Bowlers like that is why LeBron left Cleveland.
He said bowlers like that are the reason why LeBron left
It looks real
Cleveland.
easy, doesn't it?
Goes to greener pasture.
Ah. It's all right. We know. He made a business decision. Is what I'm saying.
Do I want to ball a pair with Shaw or
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Gary. Yes. But I'll make sure that you're good. That you're good.
Jay Ho will tell me, kid.
All right, J.O.
Man, I tell y'all, handicap 2. They are really. This looks like it will be a sweep down here.
It's definitely looking like an evisceration by Outrage on Kryptonite right now.
Hey, Bus, did you hear that, Bus? Hey, repeat that. It's a what?
Evisceration.
I just want to Buster to hear that. I know you watching, Bus. Give us an AC word. Look, I'm telling you, they need it down here on this pair because they're trying to cover some of the total pins. They are definitely trying to cover some of it because the scratch pair down by, it was 109 if I'm not mistaken.
106 going into game 3.
Yes, they were down 106. So they're down here trying to cover up.
And the handicap 1 pair is down by at least 118.
Yeah, so definitely Outrage is trying to catch some of those pins back here on the handicap 2 pair. Currently sliding back down here to the scratch pair. We got Dutch on the lane. We have Outrage down here, down 2 games to nothing, but they are currently up 79 pins going to the 6th frame. Oh.
That Outrage kind of walk down situation.
What people don't understand is we all are bowlers. You know, nobody never gives up. But one thing about them, they don't give up and they strike. So if you're up a lot on them and you get to that 3rd game and you get too relaxed, man, they are thinking about walking you down. This is what they do.
And with how the handicap 2 pair is doing right now, a walk down is very, very possible at this moment.
Yeah. Okay, Crush with the 10. Baby Jesus is up. Well, no, that's Rich Jerome first. Wow. Paying by Rich Jerome.
Solid 10. Solid 10.
Wow. But Baby Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, he's Baby Jesus in the strikes. Anything else, he's
D string.
D string.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All switch. Baby Jesus.
I just would hate to see it. I know somebody from New York said, I'd hate to see it, Kryptonite get walked down like this. I would hate to see it. And by the way, Calvin Thomas, front 9.
We will be going back to handicap 3. Cal, well, when he starts the 10th frame, because he has the front 9. And the way those look,
they about to punch all of them.
Yeah, that will be a trick. They count by Roger.
But he's looking kind of sluggish.
Yes, Roger really
Have
is.
you seen these?
Yes. Can't look sluggish against this team at all.
Not at all.
Ever.
Not at all.
McGaney with 10.
Looking great right now.
Rich. Would you call him Rich? Would you call Pat? You called him a stud? A fucking stud. Yeah, that's what it was. Had to make sure. All right, Roger covers the spare. So now we're going into the 7th frame here with Outrage up 81 pins. Yes, 81 pins.
And gaining.
Yes, definitely gaining. Again, you can't slow down. If you have your foot on the gas against this team, you must keep your foot on the gas against this team.
They are the team that you have to keep your foot on their neck, because anytime they have any breathing room, they can go on a string and come back at any time.
Anytime. But again, man, Kryptonite is fighting. They're wavering a little bit right now, but they still have their energy. They're still confident, and they still have Baby Jesus.
They do have Baby Jesus.
But Brian Bennett not playing. That was 10 of them right here.
Look, they're going to go into the next frame plus 101, only down 15 pins on scratch. Wow. Only down 15 pins on scratch. I hope Kryptonite just does not forget that this is a 3-game match.
And the way it looked, I think they did.
It really does. It
9
looks
count for
like
Crush on lane on 4-3 on the scratch pair. Rich Jerome, 10 more.
Wow. 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 All I got to say is wow.
Mike covers the spare, I think. Yes, he does. As we now head down back to handicap pair 2 with Outrage's own Calvin with the front 9.
This is getting.
How you feeling, sir? How are you?
Good. Swing juice, baby.
Wait a minute. As we get down here,
what do you do to the most? What do you do? Zero.
Sorry, Matt. And we just moved the live feed down here, Matt.
Oh man.
Calvin with the first and the 10th on all of them. Ah! What a run by Calvin.
Wow. And they're clobbering them on handicap 2.
I'm not going to say he got Cameron nervous.
There you go.
He's fair. He's fair.
But gutter ball spare. Way to go. Way to go.
Fight back, Matt. Fight back.
But the problem is that he needed that. He was on a strike.
What people don't understand, every pin counts.
Every pin counts.
They look at the score and we can't win, not knowing you need every pin possible.
Especially in a match like this when
Yes.
you're going against the defending champion. And they're making a run at scratch.
Matt with the strike. The gutter ball spare strike. He fought hard.
He did.
213.
Hey, way to bring it back.
It happens. To the best of us.
He was a little overmatched today, to say the least. I think Calvin goes 8-something. I think he goes 8-something.
Calvin with the 79 game 3. So Outrage will sweep handicap 2.
Yeah. Easy.
Again, they are getting the pins back that are needed for scratch handicap 1 that Outrage were down so many on those.
And unfortunately for Kryptonite, Outrage is now up almost 100 pins on scratch. I mean, this is looking like one of those classic walkdowns.
Shout out classic walk down.
Shout out. Paul Rodriguez. Shout
Dallas.
out.
10 in the pit.
Wow. Wow.
Not bad. And man, if you give Outrage any shot, if you don't close the door on them when you can seal them and get them out the way, this is what can happen to you.
But I think that Roger is honestly injured. He's gutting it out for his I think he's honestly in pain right now, both.
J. Hope with 10, followed up by Dallas with his double in the 10th.
Well, he's trying to keep it close.
No give up here. Every pin counts.
Hey, Rob Bateman.
We need you.
What's going on with Roger?
Is Roger hurt? Okay. Look gingerly coming off the lane just now. I know what you say. It's the A-frame, but it's technically that's done. But you need. Watch this shit.
Let's deflect from what's happening and how they messed up draft scores last week.
And Dallas leaves the 10 pin on his last ball in the 10th. I knew it. I don't know why. I don't know. So Dallas goes 226. So the way it looks, like I said, the second handicap pair is going to be a sweep for Outrage.
And they're going to have almost a 300 pin lead. Almost a 300 pin lead.
Wow. Handicap 2. The second handicap pair, Outrage, is going to win possibly by almost 300 total pins. That was a fight.
A beatdown.
That too.
Yeah.
Got Sean Friendly for Outrage down here. Sean Friendly goes 254, 254, 255 for 763 followed up by Calvin, who goes 238, 279, 279 for a 796. Wow. It's a lot of strikes down here.
Yeah, there was an accident. Yeah, there's an accident coming down.
I'm like 10 minutes from
Heading back down here to the scratch pair. Man, those were some numbers, man. Calvin went 79, back to 79, 79.
Yeah.
Calvin shot 796.
790. Oh, I thought he almost had 8.
796. Fronty go 50, 50, 40.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
They were putting up numbers. J-Ho did shot his average.
They put up numbers down here.
720 is his average, so, you know, they shot it.
So, we're down here in the scratch pair in the 8th frame, going into the 9th with outrage up 115 pins.
It's not looking good.
Not looking good.
Not looking good for Chris.
Pat McGaney just left a 8 pin. Rogers up on that shot, and that's fast.
He looks bad. He looks really bad.
Roger looks like he's injured. Doesn't look like himself. Something's wrong. My man, Rich Jerome.
Throwing tons of strikes right now.
What they take? I'm coming to Rich Jerome. Hold on. You said somebody took Rogers what?
I think he's got a case of the laryngitis now.
Up a ton. Outraged about the wall all the way down. All the way down.
What up? They won.
That's why you bowled 3 games, right?
The first 2.
That's why you bowled 3
Scratch
games.
was won by Kryptonite. Kryptonite won the first 2 on handicap. Kryptonite got swept. I mean, yes, outraged swept by almost 300 pins on handicap 2. Handicap, the scratch pair is down total pins by, what was it,
106.
106, and they
game.
up 107 right now with Crush coming up, followed by Bennett.
Now, mind you, they scratch and handicap 1 swept for Krypton. No,
Man, Roselle only got a jersey, Ron, because they needed one more goal. That's it. Crush with the split. Again, it looks like the scratch page is falling apart.
They just fell apart. Literally, it's not looked like they fell apart. They got satisfied with where they were at, and they fell apart. They didn't keep their feet on their neck. That's why they're the defending champion. That's why they're the defending champion.
10 more for Dutchy.
Oh! Wow!
Shot Crush! Fight back! Hey, man, that was on live. Hey.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
That's what you do.
Not looking good for Kryptonite. It's not looking good for them at all. Almost lost by 300 on handicap 2. Swept these pairs. Was up going on 106 going into game 3. Down 107 now.
Almost 6,
Handicap 2,
man. It was like 4. It was like 4 people back there fixing their mouth to say 6 on that shot.
It might be a 20-point turnaround. Might be a 20-point turnaround.
Baby Jesus.
That's D string. That's D string.
Oh yeah, my fault. D string with the A count, because that wasn't Baby Jesus.
Oh my. Wow.
Fucking nerves, man. Fucking Billy Fritz is the man, Joe. I'm telling y'all. He's the man, Joe. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, Billy is the man.
So, Baby Jesus covers the spare. Yeah.
In order to keep this close. You ain't shit, baby.
I don't even want to stand back there, man.
He said
Got Pat McGaney. Pat with all of them. I mean, it's what Pat do. No, tell him nobody shot except him. Got Roger up, man. Roger looks injured. I don't know what happened. He gets 10 that time. I think he hurt his knee. I think he hurt something, but he's still down there fighting. So going into the 10th frame, you have Outrage up 118 pins. But they came into this game trailing total by 108. Zero. He lucky that wasn't no camera.
Yeah, that was good.
That wasn't very good at all.
We needed the most right there.
You can't do that in front of KV. Called KV a landscaper. I know, right? He better not go 2 for 2. He better not. So starting 10 frame here, you got Dutchy. 10 more for Dutchy. So the way it looks here, Outrage is definitely, Outrage will catch the scratch pair total pins. They will win the third game and possibly win total the way it looks right now.
I don't know.
Richard gonna pipe it, baby.
I don't know.
I'm coming, my guy.
I don't know.
But I will say this, they are fighting back. They're not laying down. They won't, Kryptonite won't win this game, but they are fighting. They are fighting. Dutchy up, second ball in the 10th. 10 more for Mr. Brian Bennett.
That's the crazy thing. They may look down and out, but when you need to show up, that's what champions do. They show up when you need it.
They came out the first 2 games. They took L's the first 2 games. Outrage just stayed the course. Didn't worry about anything. Kryptonite just took their time and then got to the third game and just didn't keep up the level of intensity they had the first 2 games.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They did not keep their foot on the gas. And that's the thing. When you have a champion down, you got to put them out. You got to put them out.
Crush throws the double in the 10th. Brian Bennett's third ball in the 10th.
Wow.
10 more in the pit for Mr. Bennett. That looks like 47 if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. That is 47.
247 for Dutchy. Brian Bennett came out the gate with a 190, 194, 258, 247. That's what you call sticking with it.
Absolutely. Staying the course.
Staying the course, not worrying, knowing the caliber of bowler you are and the team that you're on and how your team works.
Again, that's what we talk about championship pedigree. Not many teams in this area have it. They have championship pedigree. SVC, High Power, Outrage, championship pedigree. Championship pedigree. Knowing that you can strike at any time and being confident in your game. That's what they are. When you take your foot off the gas, this is what happens.
Crush strikes out in the 10th frame. Rich Jerome first ball in the 10th. Strip the 4. Both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
for D string.
For D string.
Not baby Jesus.
That's not baby Jesus.
That's not our baby Jesus.
Oh my God. So y'all went 6-6.
Every time I can.
Hey, he's D string now. He looked like baby Jesus for a long time. Richard Crush. Huh? Richard Crush.
You can never count these people's out, man.
Kryptonite is
you gotta keep bowling from start to finish. If you take your time, if you get relaxed, and for some apparent reason you just believe that you have
clobbered Kryptonite on
outrageous number,
a handicap 2,
because you're up 2-0. This will happen. This is what you get.
They're in that third game right here.
Where's Dan Shake now? Yeah, but what page?
Gives you a big 219.
You talking about Sam?
Average number from Jerome today.
Dan is over here.
No, Dan Shake.
Average numbers.
Yeah, he's with Impact. Yeah. They're in their last game. He's right over there.
The scratch pair is going to be 2-1. 2-1 Kryptonite, but Outrage catches total.
They're going to catch him total. It was an absolute battle by Kryptonite, but they just didn't stay the course the whole 3 games. You got to bowl the whole 3 games. When you got a champion, we said it before, you got to put your foot on their neck and you got to keep them down. Anytime they see a chink in your armor, they're going to get you. They're going to get you.
Pat McGaney with a 7 count. First ball in the 10th. Again, like I said, all pairs are always needed. You try to get as many pairs as you can. You never know what total looks like. You want to get all pairs.
They walked today?
Yeah, they did. They were down 106. They up 140. So that's why they the champ.
Thank you. That's why they the champ.
That was a good fight there by Outrage.
Yeah, scratch pair.
As we, so we come over to the handicap,
And we
the first
see
handicap pair. This we walk into. Forest Hill's own Dave
Getting
steals
everything.
the 7 count strike. I don't even know we tripped out. All that shit failed.
Everything failed. I don't think he hit the head pin.
No, he did. But we get here and we have Outrage currently up 72 pins. Ten with the strike. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on to my right, but you know, it ain't got nothing to do with us. We just doing this right. Got KV up on 46.
Wow.
So consistent, man. KV's real consistent, man.
Everything. And it's so, and he makes it look so easy. It's not that easy, but he makes it look so easy. On
All the
everything.
time, no matter where he is.
All
right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I tell you the energy went out the building,
Deflated.
it just it went away. Kryptonite just didn't. They couldn't finish. Yes, Chuck. Yes, Chuck.
What seems to be happening here?
What's his name again?
Scratch. They were up 2-0
The way
on
it
scratch.
looks, Chuck.
2-0 on handicap.
The
one.
way it looked,
They
man.
got clobbered here. But they were up by
off
at
the
least
cliff.
200 and something pins. And they're going to walk them down. Yes. Oh, they beat their pair, almost beat them by 300. Woo! Yeah, they 796. I thought
They came out the first 2 games. They look phenomenal, man. Same thing my co-host said. You have to bowl 3 games. You can't just bowl 2 and think that's it. You have to complete the match.
You have to.
Got crushed up on lane
I mean,
46 with the 4 pin. A
It did.
little high. Yeah, you knew it wasn't going to last long, right?
Well,
you knew
I
it.
tried to tell you, Bowl America, Gaithersburg. This is their house. This is their
250s
house.
doesn't beat 2 teams ever.
Never.
230s doesn't beat
No, it's not.
2 O's and 170s.
Got Sam shading up, and she gives us
Oh, good ball.
great 10 pin.
Well, Mike definitely battled.
For the
Mike crushed battle.
for the same thing again. I made this statement earlier. I'm gonna say it again. Sam Shaden is definitely the best Shaden.
Oh, by far. I mean, no, and that's no shade to Dan at
so
all.
early I said if Dan was listening, but Dan is here.
Yes, he is.
So he definitely couldn't hear that statement, but he is definitely not the best Shaden in the household.
And that's not saying about much. He's like a 228, 229 average. She's just better.
Sam is better.
She's just better.
Easy. Covers us pair.
Look at the apex.
They in a fight now.
Really? With, who are they bowling? Vipers? Well, that's going to happen.
No, we gotta think about it.
Mike crushed.
Yeah. Vipers are going to bowl.
His second in the 10th.
Okay, got away with it. Yeah, I mean, but anytime their handicap pair gets on,
So currently, Outrage on the handicap 2 pair.
Yeah, this is.
Plus. Yes, they plus.
They're plus. That was a 20-point turnaround.
They got total.
They got
That's
total.
it.
They got
The
total.
total's there.
It's
Total's
over.
there.
It was a 20-point turnaround.
Got Tim up. First ball in the 10th is a 10. Yeah. Again,
that's tough.
for the people watching, man, all pans count. You need all your pans, man.
Every last pin counts.
Try to get as many pans as possible.
And we know better than anybody at Body Bags that every pin counts.
You need to get them all. All of them. Got Dave up now with his first ball in the 10th.
Wow.
Outrage got 59 pans hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, total.
Oh, they should get total. They should get total.
Pull the clock, right?
They should get total. Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
What you gotta that's not counting the total on that pair. That's just that game.
Right. But they won by 142 on the scratch pair total, but they were down, what, 106?
Yeah, I'm saying they're up 46. They should be up 46.
I think we are.
We can.
So here's the post-game interview.
But you can't do it now if I'm going to give you one in a minute when it's over. Why? Well, how you going to do it now, Rob? We still
I'll
live.
give you another one, but the post-game interview is this motherfucker fucked us up.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't even know his name before today, but that wasn't out of the
So if you were listening to me earlier, I said Calvin's up. I know that guy kind of good. Fucking strike, man. He's fucking good, man.
If you don't know
He
him,
can
you
good.
should have been.
Yeah. Dave with 10 in the pit. Fans with 235 for Dave.
Because, you know, shitty bowlers like me don't
Hey.
bowl around people like that.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
He's
Calvin Thomas is real fucking good.
really
Count Dracula with a 9 count.
I just want to know what Outrage is going to do in this team chat, knowing that Jason Howard and bowls average. He's benching. Low man over there, 740.
Mr. KV with 10.
He did what he needed.
Great bowling today, Mr. Friendly. Good bowling day, sir. Definitely. That's all we were stressing back here, too.
Yeah.
It is a very, very important.
Chemistry. We were just talking about that. Literally.
It's a big deal.
Chemistry, being. You can find a great bowler that can shoot for themselves, but can they bowl with a team? Can you bowl with a team?
KV with the 2nd and the 10th.
Man.
I did. I used too much energy in the first two games.
Again, what a match.
What a match. It was a great match. I didn't bowl. A lot of energy.
Is that what it was, Mike? You didn't bowl?
That's all there was.
That's all it was. So if you in the lineup, y'all win.
I didn't believe this. So
Guaranteed.
guaranteed W. If me and you were in the lineup.
I'm sorry, win what? Sorry, win what?
We
saw
said
that.
if they were bowling, we saw that. No lefties.
I would have shot it. If you
At
two
least,
were in the lineup,
at least. I want
How does this
597. Handicap 2 goes to, no, I'm sorry, handicap 1. The first handicap pair goes to Outrage. Plus 74 pins. Man. Man, I'm waiting for the recap sheet, people, so I can give you the final numbers.
But it's definitely going to be Outrage taking this match. Definitely. 20. That's what it looks like, 26-14.
Definitely giving Kryptonite all the
Gotta
props,
give 'em
all the respect. They came in today, underdogs. Everybody talked about them, you know, not really doing their part, being up to par with this match against the defending champs.
They
but
punched
they
the
held,
defending champs in the mouth early.
they held their own. They held their own.
I said make sure Gary doesn't sweep your ass today, because that's what
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Big head, go shake my hands.
What's his name?
I'm relaying the message from down there.
Not fathead.
No, I'm gonna relay a message. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna relay it. I'm gonna go down there.
You have to come up here.
I mean, it looked like Kryptonite had all the energy. They want to take it.
Snatch my man, Rich Jerome.
But
who I know was going to give me an awesome interview. You have no choice. I picked him because you were coming. That's why I picked him. Why? No, he can talk shit. He talked more shit than you. I already knew who to grab. Man, when I tell y'all, the match led up to the talk. It was a whole bunch of what was the champs going to do to Kryptonite. Kryptonite walked in today and they were ready. They put up a good fight. Came out the gate throwing blows, early knockout punches. But in the end, the champs did what the champs do, man. Congrats, bro. Good bowling.
Appreciate you.
And again, speak up for your team today, dealing with the adversity of losing the first two on the scratch pair and the first handicap pair, and being able to still fight and grind out for the win, bro.
Yes, we got our ass handed to us the first two matches. Our end pair kept us in the match. And that's what I kept telling my guys. I'm like, look, we've been here 100 times. All we got to do is hang in here, see what happens in this last match. We stepped up on the scratch pair finally, and those guys struggled a little bit. The middle pair was the telltale. I mean, our end pair swept. We almost got swept. They just punched us in the mouth. They came out ready to go, and we had no answer for them. We just hung in there and did what we could do. And I don't see him anymore. I guess Rozel's on the milk carton somewhere.
He definitely left, man. He definitely left, man.
Yeah,
Again,
I wanted to give
good
him a
bowling.
shout
Yes. Way to go. Good bowling. Good bowling. Hey, man.
Great bowling.
Hey, man. Your team, man. Y'all, you came out on fire.
I got to turn around and make fun of my belly.
They lived. Your team came out. They fought. Lived up to the talk. Second, third game, man, near the end, it just kind of fizzled down the stretch, man. But what changes could be made for your team to be able to get to that point of the third game and finish and close out?
Nothing, really. They bowled a lot better the last game. You know, we didn't bowl as good. But, you know, we came out and, you know, it is what it is. You know, They didn't beat the shit out of us. We didn't beat the shit out of them. You know, it was a great match between a 1 and 2 team, which is supposed to be.
Definitely. I will say this: it was definitely a good match between both teams.
Anytime you can go up 2, you win the first 2 games against a Hall of Fame pair over there, and you be up 160.
Hey man, I was in the back. I was amazed. I gave props. It was very, very impressive. Again, you guys came in as underdogs, but you fought.
Their pair beat us by 300 pins. I mean, their low set might have been 740.
Yeah, that's bowling. That's bowling. That's bowling. What that is.
Defense in bowling. We gave them, and it wasn't enough.
Richard Sherman, get on my camera.
Again, if you guys pick, people to be on your team that are, bowlers, then I think maybe you'll be okay. I'm talking to. He really isn't, man. Again.
Good job with all that.
Man, good bowling, bro. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Again, man, KRYPTONITE put up a good fight.
Oh yeah.
They didn't come out on top, but they let the DMV, they let the UBA world know that they are here and they are real and they will be here come playoff time. They fight whoever get in their way. They're not worried about it. They put up a good fight against a good team today. As far as the champ, they showed why they're the champs today. They fought back, kept bowling, and they pulled it out at the end. But again, nothing like a good match, man. Hey, man, Rob, way to uphold, bro. Appreciate it. Good job. It was live. It was funny. And again, it's for UBA. This is what we do, man. You got 2 teams here today, 1 and 2 in the division, and they put up a great fight today, man. KRYPTONITE, Outrage, Strikes, Gutter Balls, everything, man. Hey, sign off. Hey, man, my co-worker, my guy, man. I don't know where Dre went, man. Dre was somewhere. He stepped off on me, man. Shout out to my man Dre. Give my man Dre props, man. He helped me out today. I appreciate it, man. Hey, UBA World, we gone out of here, Gaithersburg, man. Tour stop number 6, and it was all world, man. All action, a lot of strikes, a lot of fun. Peace.